Yo, YouTube, what is up? This is the Soul Shreddah here, and today we're going to be having a crash course on the number system. Yes, the infamous number system. If you guys are brand new to it, this is just going to be a quick crash course on the number system if you've never heard of it before. And the example song I'm going to be using, like I said in my last video, is He's Able. And I believe the original artist is by Dietrich Haddon. So that is what we're going to be covering today. Okay, so the number system, what is it? Let's see, how can I explain this? So basically, with the number system, it basically is like a way for musicians to communicate. So for example, if I'm in the key of B major, and if you played at different churches, or even if you've seen musicians play it at clubs or at bars, so you might see someone go like 1, 5, then 6, something like that. And so we in key of B major, the one would be B major, then the 5 would be G flat major, then the 6 would be A flat minor. So 1, 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, and I might throw out a 4, 1, 5. Okay, so that basically is what the number system is. Now, so when you're first trying to learn it, so the first way to help you learn it, think of the major scale. So you start. So we're going to use B major once again. Yeah, B. And then you're going to take a whole step, go to D flat. Another whole step, go to E flat. Half step, go to E. And a whole step, go to G flat. And another whole step, go to A flat. Then another whole step, go to B flat, and then a half step to B. So I'll be start with your root note, which in this case is B. We're in the key of B major, so B, D flat, E flat, E, G flat, A flat, B flat, B. Now that's the first step in learning the number system. Getting the notes down. So whatever key you're playing in, just use the major scale pattern. If you don't know the notes yet, just start with the root note and use the pattern. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, then half step. And that is the major scale pattern. Now also, along with the pattern, learn the notes. It'll help you out in learning the number system. So like I said, B major, key of B major. Once again, the notes. Now just the notes, I'll get to the chords in just a second. So the notes, you got B, D flat, E flat, E, G flat, A flat, B flat, B. Okay, so now we got the notes. Alright, now we're going to get into the chord formula you will use for the major scale. And this is where the number system comes into play. When you see people hold up the 1, 5, or the 4, or those different numbers, they're usually referring to chords and not single notes. Once again, for example, 1, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to use that example. So 1, 5, 6. We're in the key of B major. 1, 5, 6. The 1 would be B, and the 5, G flat, and 6, A flat. So just the notes themselves, we're going to get to the chords once, like I said, in just a second. So just for the notes, this is 1, and 5, and 6. Okay, what about 1, 3, 4? Okay, 1, 3, and 4. again. So that's B, E flat, E for 1, 3, 4. Okay, what about 3, 4, 6? E flat, E, flat minor. Okay, so once again, those are the notes, and I'll have a picture for you guys to look at while on screen. I'll also see if I can get it so you guys can download it. If not, I'll find a way to get. If not, when I upload the video, I'll find a way to get on at a later date. But I will have a sheet on screen for you guys to look at. Okay. So now let's get into the chord formula of the major scale. So we got the notes, and we know the major scale formula, which would be start with the root note, then whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. And then the notes: B, D flat, E flat, E, G flat, A flat, B flat, B. Okay, now for the chords, so I'm gonna call out just like major or minor, and then we'll add the notes in front of those. So the root note is gonna be major, B major. Then the next one, minor, and minor again. Then major, major, and minor. Now, let me see that. So that's the 6th one. Now the 7th one is usually diminished, so it will be like that, and then you go back to the 1 or B major. Okay, so that pattern once again is major, then minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, hold on just a second, and then major, back to major. Okay, so now let's put the notes in front of it. So let's use the major scale formula and the notes, and let's bring it together with the chord formula we just learned for the major scale. So now this will be the 1. The 1 would be B major. The 2 would be D flat minor. The 3 would be E flat minor. The 4 would be E major. The 5 will be G flat major. The 6 will be A flat minor. The 7 will be B flat diminished. And then back to the 1 will be B flat major. Okay. So once again, start with the major scale formula. Start with the root note. Whole step, half step, whole step, half step. Okay, now let's do the notes along with that. B, then D flat, E flat, E, and G flat, A flat, B flat, B. Okay, now add the chord formula on top of it. B major, D flat minor, E flat minor, E major, G flat major, A flat minor, B flat diminished, and then B major. Now, when you're playing CCM music, sometimes they don't use the B flat. They don't use the diminished 47th chord. They might use a let me see. So that's B flat. They use like a I'll say it's more like a it's like a 1 over the 7. So it'll be like not a 1, I'm sorry. It'll be like a 5 over the 7. So in this case, it'll be like a G flat major over the 7, which is a B flat. And sometimes you can substitute that for the diminished chord. So instead of doing B flat diminished, you can do this chord. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. And then, yeah, like that. Okay, and that's basically like the crash course of the number system. You start off with the major scale formula, starting from a note, doing that pattern, whole, half, whole, half. And then you memorize the notes of the scale, which in this case is the key of B major, B, D flat, E flat, E, G flat, A flat, B flat, then back to B. Okay, and then you add the chord formula to it, which is the 1 would be major, the 2 would be minor, 3 would be minor, 4 would be major, 5 would be major, 6 would be minor, 7 would be diminished, and then the 1 would be major. And once again with the 7, you can substitute it for the 5 over 1, or in this case, so 5 over 1, the 5 in the key of B major is G flat major. So we play 5, not 5 over 1, 5 over 7, 5 over 7. I apologize. Okay, 5 over 7, right? So it's the 5, and it's a 7 at B flat. 5 over 7, and you can substitute it. Like I said, instead of playing diminished, you can play the 5 over 7. So if I play this again. Okay, and that's the key of B major. That's the key of B major. Okay, so let's go through some examples again. Let's go through some examples, and I'm just gonna call out some numbers, and I just want you guys to play them like real fast. So for example, let's do let's see, this is a simple tempo, like just something like that. Okay, we go 1, 5, 6, 4. Just like that. 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay, if you can't play the chords yet, at least do the notes, but just remember the chord formula. So let's say, so that pattern right there was 1, 5, 6, 4. So if you can't play the chords yet, you would do B, which is a 1, G flat, which is the 5, A flat, which is the 6, and E, which is the 4. 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay, let's add the chords. B major, 1, G flat major, 5, A flat minor, 6, E major, 4, 1, B major, 5, G flat major, 6, A flat minor, 4. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to have you try it on your own. Once again, if you can't play the notes, just at least play the chords up to scale. Okay. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna hold up and a number with this hand. Alright, here we go. can't quite catch it, just follow the tempo and try to catch the rhythm and try to come in. You're gonna strum the chord 4 times and then go to the next one. Okay, let's try it one more time to make sure you got it. I'm gonna switch up the pattern a little bit. One more time. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Okay, so once again, so I did a tutorial on He's Able. I think it was about it might be about 3 weeks ago. I did a tutorial on He's Able, and so I did say I was going to use that song just to help you guys learn the number system. Okay, so let's see. So for the main, well, for really the whole song. So God is able to do just what He said He would do. Oh wow, we just did that pattern like just now. Okay, so it's a 1 E major, 5 G flat major, A flat minor 6, and 4. So it'll be 1, 5, 6, 4, 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay, now the next part is going to get a little tricky. So this part is just for God is able to do just what He said He would do. God is able to do just what He said He would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise that's to you. Okay, now the next part gets a little tricky. So the next part is going to be 5, which is that G flat major. Now, this G diminished that I did state that is in. Now this is not in the key of B major. So if you see someone call this out, they might say maybe like a flat 5, not a flat 5, flat 6 in this case. If whoever's your MD, they might specify whether it's diminished or major. There's like flat 5, and sometimes you might have to listen to see if it's diminished or major or minor. But this G diminished is not in the key of B major. So in this case, we'll just say it's a flat 6. It's a flat 6, so the 6 is A flat, flat 6, meaning drop it 1/2 step. Drop it to the G. Okay, so now we know we're working with G diminished. Okay, so flat 5 diminished, and then 6, 5, 4. Okay, and that's the don't give up on God. So don't give up on God. 5 G flat major. Don't give up on God. Flat 6. I'm sorry. This is G flat major or the 5. So let me start that part up. Okay. Don't give up on G flat major or the 5, and then flat 6. Don't give up on God. Flat 6 diminished, and then it's A flat minor, the 6, G flat major, 5, E major, the 4. He is able, and then it goes back to the 1, 5, 6, 4, 1, 5, 6 diminished. 6, 5, 4. He's able. Okay, so when you're learning songs, just it's best to learn them with the number system. So just in case the singer, they may go into a different key. Let's say you're in the middle of worship, and the worship leader or anybody else who's leading, they just go into a different song and they go into a whole different key that you guys never practice in. It is best to learn a number system in that case so that you can transpose it. Well, on guitar, some keyboards, they have a transpose button to help them find the key, but sometimes we don't have it. Some of you guys might use a capo. I usually don't, but some of you guys might use a capo. But it's best to know the chords that you're playing if you have to go to a different key. Okay, so let's say we started this song and let's say the singer started maybe in C. Okay, so we were just in B major, so all we're going to do is we're going to basically move all the notes up a half step. So in this case, C major scale, we got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Okay, and then once again for the chord formula, major, minor, minor, major. Sorry, let me start over. Okay, here we go again. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. And once again, you can have this diminished. Or you can have that 5/7. And then back to C. Go back down. C. 5/7 or diminished. A minor, G major, F major, E minor, D minor, C, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major. Okay. If you want to play He's Able in C major, just remember that pattern, 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay. And we're in the key of C major now. 1 will be C major, 5 will be G major, 6 will be A minor, and 4 will be F major. Okay? He's able to do just what he said he would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. And next part, the same thing. 5. Don't give up on. Now once again, this chord is not in the key of C. So we call it the flat 6 diminished. And 6, 5, 4. He's able. 5, 6, 4. 5, 6. Okay, now when He's Able, they mainly just go up on the last part of He's able. He's able. Okay, now let's just do the last part. And also, when you're playing the songs, try to practice the number system and practice calling out the chords with it. So, for example, you're doing He's Able. Let's do the last part, the O's. E major, G flat major, F minor, E major. They call out the numbers 1, 5, 6. Okay, now let's move up to C. 1, 5, 6, 4. C major, G major, A minor, F major, Okay. D flat major, A flat major, B flat minor, G flat major. 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay, D major. Here we go. 1, 5, 6, 4. 1, 5, 6. Okay. So learning the number system is very crucial. I believe it's very beneficial to you to learn it, especially as a guitarist or just a musician. Period. It's very beneficial to learn, so that you're able to play in different keys, and also you're able to understand the communication between different MDs or different groups you may play with. Let's say you might get called for a service. I know at this time everyone's not able to play in worship services, but if you just so happen to get a call, and you never played with this group before, you might, let's say you didn't have time to practice the songs. I'll be like, okay, well this is a song. It's 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, so let's see. So first you listen to it, you get the key. Okay, I'm gonna just use the key of C for example. So the pattern was 4, 5, 1, 2, and I'm calling it out. So 4, 5, 1, 2. Again, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, that's in the key of C. Let's say they said they was gonna start in the key of C, but they really started in the key of D. So now you have to it happens sometimes. It's not the MD's fault sometimes. Sometimes the singer just starts in a different key. But they started in D. So now you have to change everything. So now you gotta be, okay, I'm in the key of D major. What is my 1? What is the D major scale? Okay, it's D, E, G flat, G, A, B, D flat, and then D. Okay, so that's the notes. I got the notes. Okay, what are the chords now? Now I have D major, E minor, F, G flat minor, G major, A major, B minor. Okay, now in this case I have either, sorry about that, I have either D flat diminished, or I have this 1/7, not the 5/7, which in this case it'll be like A major over D flat, and then D. Okay, so I got my notes, I got my chords. Okay, so now what's the pattern? So like I said, it started the song different, so it's 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, so in this case, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay. But yes, so the number system will be very beneficial to you, and I highly recommend you learn it. I hope this video has helped you just understand a little bit. If you still have questions, feel free to leave a comment below. But then I think you should be good. I would just say when you're practicing songs, once again, just keep in mind, learn the chords of the song. So start with the key. Once you know the key, figure out the major scale, figure out the notes. Okay, if you already know the notes, use the chord formula, the major, minor, minor, major. Sorry about that. So major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, or the 5/7, and then 1 major. And that's the most important part. Make sure you get those chords, memorize those chords, and combine it with the formula so that when you hear, when you're playing a song and you hear 1, 5, 6, you'll be like, okay, I'm in the key of, let's just say E major, okay. E major, okay. What are the notes? So that's E, G flat, A flat, sorry about that, A flat, A, B, D flat, E flat, E. Okay. Now what is the formula? 1, 5, 6. Let's go. So it's 1, 6. Again. 1, 5, 6. I feel like it should resolve to 4, but like I just said, the pattern 1, 5, 6. Okay, let's do a weird one. Let's do 1 flat 5, 5, 6. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, 1 flat 5. Sorry about that. 1 flat 5, 6. Okay, 1 flat 5, 6. It sounded weird, but it's just, I just want you guys to get used to reading a number system, get used to hearing numbers and thinking of chords that are in that key. That's the main point of this video. So when you hear numbers, you think of the chords that go in that key, and you play from there. Now once again, if you have to do any chords that are not in that key, for example like a flat 5 or flat 2 or something like that, then you will have to just listen to the song or listen for your MD and see which chord it exactly is. It could be a flat 5 diminished, or a flat 6 minor, or flat 6 major. However, but other than that, that is a crash course on the number system. Once again, I hope you guys really take some time to learn this, and I really think it'll help you as a musician. But with that being said, they were all done here. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. Like I said, I hope it helped you tremendously. I can't speak right now, but I hope it helped you a lot. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. And you guys have a great day.